Yo, what's up, guys? I'm doing today, my guys, with my opinion, the top 5 most underrated rookies from the 2023 NBA draft so far this season. We've seen rookies make immediate impacts, guys shine in important roles for their particular teams. And I want to shout out 5 guys, but also before I get into that, I want to also have a couple of honorable mentions as well. Guys that were so close to making the list, in my opinion, but just left them off because other guys have been just a little bit more impactful to their team, whether that's a larger role, whether that's just playing better. And obviously I won't be mentioning guys like Victor Wembanyama, like Chet Holmgren, even a guy like on the Miami Heat as a Heat fan, like Jaime Jaquez Jr. But just to give Jaime some love as a Heat fan, he's been phenomenal in terms of the footwork, the getting better in terms of getting to the rim, getting to the line, playmaking, rebound, the ability to actually go ahead and throughout the season develop a three-point shot, the ability to go ahead and just take advantage of opponents that are smaller than him in the paint. And he's been a revelation for the Miami Heat this season. But now we're gonna go ahead and get into the top 5. Before I get to that, like I said, I want to go out and have some honorable mention. The first honorable mention for rookies that I feel like are underrated this season, it's going to be Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace has been really good offensively, for damn good, one of the best teams in the NBA, the OKC Thunder, and he's been really efficient. He's been really good defensively, and he's been really the perfect role player for this Thunder team. And I would not be surprised in the near future if he's starting alongside SGA, just because in terms of shooting, he's better than Josh Giddey. In terms of being an actual, the ability to space the floor, like I mentioned, the ability to defend at a really high level, Cason Wallace has that better. Only Josh Giddey has better than Cason Wallace is playmaking, size, and rebounding. Rebounding is only because it's his size. So this is from yesterday against LeBron James. Just look at Cason Wallace cook. You have him one-on-one with LeBron, clamped. Bro, they're at the side of the backboard. And you see him all the way go down for a bucket on Taurean Prince. Hey! Look at Taurean Prince. I mean, not look at Taurean Prince, my bad. I mean, shout out to Taurean Prince. He was shooting the cover off the ball. Shout out to him. Well, another guy I want to shout out was Cam Whitmore. I would have involved him in this video, but he also has missed. He's been injured a little bit, but he's also been in the G League. But when I've seen him play, I'm very, very impressed with Cam Whitmore. There's a reason why he's one of the best players in the 2023 NBA draft. That was heralded as the best. And as a Providence Friars fan, I watched a lot of Big East basketball. We went up against Villanova, and I watched a lot of Villanova games. Cam Whitmore is that guy, and I still don't know how he fell so far. Like, this is definitely one of the best guys from the draft, and we're gonna see that as well. Cam Whitmore is definitely a guy, and the fact that he fell to the Rockets, I mean, blessing in disguise for them. If that man Jalen Green keeps trolling, I know he's been kind of good as a recent. If he keeps trolling, Cam Whitmore is the next guy to be right there, just to start with them, because whew, that man is tough. That man is very, very tough. He's only a rookie, by the way. Like, this man is insane. So this is them against the Bulls right here. You see Cam Whitmore right there with a nice steal, and he takes it all the way. And look at Cam Whitmore, the athleticism. Hey! Woo! So he's athletic. He can get in those passing lanes, and like I said, he's athletic, can get up, rise up for a nice dunk as well. Well, Cam Whitmore's a guy I really like. He's really athletic. He can get to the mid-range, he can get a three-point shot, really athletic. He can get in those passing lanes, he can get steals. He's just an all-around just phenomenal athlete with a really good jump shot as well. And I really want to see a more expanded role for him, as well as Amen Thompson, as both for this Houston Rockets team. They have a nice core coming up. Again, you got to figure out Jalen Green and if he's part of the next regime of Houston Rockets basketball. And if he's not, then he's not. I also got one shout out as well. Actually, from yesterday. Shout out to a salute to Gregory, aka GG Jackson. That man absolutely balled, not only last night against the Warriors on TNT, my fault, but also the game prior, he actually hooped as well. So shout out to GG Jackson. He's 19 years old. He's the youngest player in the NBA. He has reclassified. He went to South Carolina last year. He had his ups and downs, but showed that as a really good prospect. He ended up being the 45th overall pick in the NBA draft, and he's been on a two-way deal. And the last 2 games, like 2 games ago against the Knicks, hooped. Yesterday against the Warriors, hooped. This ability to go ahead and just shoot the cover off the basketball so far is a couple of games for the Memphis Grizzlies. The defense as well, getting in the passing lanes, getting blocks. He's athletic, can get to the rim, has a good mid-range shot, has a good three-point shot so far at the NBA level. Definitely got a shout out Definitely gonna shout out GG Jackson, man. And also I want to show his reaction yesterday to Shaq actually knowing who he was and he calling his name. I was talking to Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, obviously Shaquille O'Neal, Candace Parker on the TNT. Shout out to the TNT crew, man. Got to be the best in the business. That was amazing right there to see that. Very, very wholesome. I love wholesome moments like that. So this is GG Jackson yesterday. He was hooping his ass off against the Grizzlies, who shout out to them. They got a really nice win yesterday without most of their best players. All they really had was Jaren Jackson Jr. in the starting lineup. GG Jackson, bang. And Vince Williams, obviously, he's been starting as a reason that as well. GG Jackson, man, that man is an absolute burner on him. He had a 14-point first half, and he absolutely turned it up in the fourth quarter as well when it really matters. So shout out to GG Jackson. Also want to go ahead and show this clip right here of shout out to Molly Morrison on Twitter, W Grizzlies fan. She had tweeted out this clip right here. I want to show you guys. This is GG Jackson after the game talking to the TNT crew. Let me go ahead and just click play.
GG Shaq here. I don't have any questions. I just want to say congratulations, young
Look at his reaction.
You played a hell of a game, and the people that know who you were, they know who you are now. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on being ready, brother.
Well, yes, sir, it's an honor to get to hear your voice. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
But look at his face just light up, and this is what I absolutely love to see. I love to see just how wholesome the NBA could be. It's just amazing to see, man. Shout out to GG Jackson. He absolutely hooped his ass off. Now officially getting into the top 5 of the most underrated rookies from the 2023 NBA draft. And I really have to start this off at number 5 with Trayce Jackson Davis of the Golden State Warriors, who's been starting, been out of the rotation, and he's been off the bench for the Golden State Warriors this season. He's been one of the most underrated rookies this season. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds and assists, shooting 68.8% from the field, and shooting that's about it actually. But I really like Trayce Jackson Davis because he's super athletic. He's really good in terms of being a lob threat. He's really good at shot blocking. I did not expect TJD to be this good of a shot blocker at the NBA level. I mean, 6'9", so he's kind of a smaller, he's listed at 6'9", 245, so he's a smaller center, but he's really athletic. He's really athletic center, and he really dominated college basketball. He was at Indiana. He was a second round pick. He was the number 57 overall pick, and he actually tweeted out after that something along the lines that they're gonna regret this, man. And hey, shout out to TJD, man. He really at points made a name for himself, and he was definitely a catalyst for some wins that the Golden State Warriors had in a very disappointing season. Like I said, the ability to shot block, the ability to go ahead and be athletic enough to play really good pick and roll and catch lobs and just be a just really good play overall. He's also a really underrated playmaker as well. He was a damn good playmaker at Indiana. I want to see how that translated to the NBA, and so far so good for Trayce Jackson Davis, man. He's definitely been a very underrated rookie. And this is also a nice pass right here from Stephen Curry to TJD as well. Like I said, he's a really good lob thrower. He can get up. He's really athletic. I mean, he is 6'9", so it makes sense why he's athletic.
Had 8 of those points.
TJD, lob it up from Stephen Curry. Off the backboard lob is crazy. Let's run that back turbo. Off the backboard lob is crazy. I believe that's it for Trayce Jackson Davis, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe coming in at number 4, I have Jordan Hawkins of the New Orleans Pelicans. Jordan Hawkins is a guy that I'm really high on as well. Also, like I said about earlier, about Cam Whitmore and the honorable mention, I'm a Providence Friars fan, so I've watched a lot of Jordan Hawkins. Obviously, he was in UConn. He went ahead and won a national championship. And I'm pretty sure he even had like a flu game in his national championship game and still had a good performance to go on and win that. So shout out to Jordan Hawkins. The man is an absolute bucket. So far this season, he's averaged 10.7 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, 1.4 assists, shooting 40.6% from the field. And from 3, I believe he is shooting 38% from 3 as well. So he's a little inefficient in terms of his field goal percentage, but that's Jordan Hawkins. This is a guy that will absolutely chuck. This is a guy that I think is a really good 6-man and will be a really good 6-man for a very long time for the New Orleans Pelicans. This is a guy to come off the bench and just provide you is an offense in terms of mid-range, in terms of the 3-point shot, in terms of attacking the rim. Just a really highly intellectual player and a all-around just God-gifted scorer, a microwave scorer. He's had multiple 30-point games this season. He also been kind of in the G League, dominating the G League, but Pelicans, you guys need to bring it back. This is your 6-man. You're a really good team, really underrated team, but Jordan Hawkins needs to be starting for your, he doesn't need to be starting. He needs to be at least the 6-man for this team, because this man can score in bunches and is an automatic bucket, just a walking bucket. couple of games ago, he had a 34-point game with 11 to 19 from the field against the Dallas Mavericks. He was the number 14 overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. And he has just been doing this thing, man. Shout out to Jordan Hawkins, man. Very underrated player. Really like what I've seen so far out of the rookie from UConn so far this season. And so Jordan Hawkins, like I said, really good sixth man for the New Orleans Pelicans. Hopefully he can stay up with them, because that man is an absolute bucket, man. Holy shit. So this is Jordan Hawkins right here in his career night against the Mavericks, where he had that we had 6 threes. Jordan Hawkins went up, I spent Valanciunas, and bang. He's super good in terms of catch and shoot, and he also can create his own shot to dribble as well, especially in the mid-range shot. Jordan Hawkins is just an absolute walking bucket. And it's also Jordan Hawkins as well. Like I said, he can get to the mid-range shot as well and kind of create his own shot. This nice pick right here from not Jonas Valanciunas, but Larry Nance Jr. Sets him up pretty perfectly. Nice screen. Jordan Hawkins to the mid-range. Nothing but net. Jordan Hawkins, man, just an absolute walking bucket. Now, getting into it, before I get too ahead of myself, coming in at number 3, I have Bilal Coulibaly. Was heralded as a project player for the Washington Wizards. Was selected with the number 7 overall pick out of Mets 92. Yes, that is where Victor Wembanyama played, the generational prospect. They both played on the same exact team. Bilal Coulibaly has really, really great defensive tools. He's freakishly athletic, he can get up, he's an underrated playmaker, he can rebound the ball pretty well. He's listed at 6'8", 195, and has definitely been a very underrated rookie this season. I've definitely seen flashes of really high potential from Bilal Coulibaly, and especially if he continues to work in that 3-point shot, we're definitely talking about a damn good player in Bilal Coulibaly, who so far this season is averaging 8.2 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists, shooting 47.1% from the field, shooting 39% from 3 and 2.6 attempts per game. And he's just really underrated player as well. I really like what I see out of Bilal Coulibaly. He's had a couple of high scoring games this season, including a 20-point game on 8 of 12 from the field, 4-7 from 3 against the Brooklyn Nets. He's just a guy that is not only really good defensively, like I said, I really like his ability to attack the rim, to slash, and kind of playmaker as well. I feel like I mentioned, he's a pretty underrated playmaker. Shout out to Bilal Coulibaly. Came into the season, honestly, I was really unfamiliar with his game, but that man can get up. He can lock up people as well. Shout out to Bilal Coulibaly. Definitely a good pick so far for the Washington Wizards, but they definitely need, because they lost both I combined both John Wall and Bradley Beal in the last couple of seasons, so that's pretty tough for them. Bilal Coulibaly, hey, right on Paul Reed. Head top is crazy. Right on your head top is crazy. Now this is Bilal Coulibaly locking up Brandon Miller, the number 2 overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. Look at Bilal Coulibaly, number 8 right here. Look at him all over Brandon Miller. Just an absolute pest. Goes to the screen perfectly, sticking on him like glue. Look at Bilal Coulibaly with that glance, as Brandon Miller barely gets the shot of the rim right there. Now coming in at number 2, I have Dereck Lively II, who I am super high on. I was really high on him coming out of Duke. Not really high on him, but I was really fond of his game coming out of Duke, just because of how phenomenal of a shot blocker he was at the college level at Duke and at the NBA level, man. He's had such a phenomenal season, very underrated season. The ability to catch lobs, he's so athletic, and the ability to go ahead and protect the rim, and the ability to progress into a pretty good shooter as well. If you watch his free throw shooting, the man has a good jump shot. Even in the pre-draft process, he was working on his 3-point shot. I haven't seen much of that at the NBA level yet, but hey, he does have definitely a very underrated jump shot, and I cannot wait to see that at the NBA level. So far, Dereck Lively, like I said, he's one of the best pick-and-roll games as well with Luka Doncic. Obviously, Luka Doncic is a catalyst of that, because he also has one of the best pick-and-roll games with Dwight Powell of all people. But Dereck Lively's been so good, rebounding the wall, shot blocking, finishing very efficiently at the rim, and he's been really good, man. Shout out to Dereck Lively, a very, very underrated player. Perfect fit for this Dallas Mavericks team, that needed center play for a while. So far, Dereck Lively is averaging 8.6 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 1.3 assists, shooting 72.7% from the field. He's an absolute beast in the paint, and he cannot be stopped. Like I said, he's not really shooting 3-point shots whatsoever. The free throw shot is should be better. He's only shooting 56.8% from the free throw line, even though he has a really good jump shot. Definitely need to work on that. And I definitely think he can potentially develop into a three-point shooter as well, mid-range shooter, and obviously a really good free throw shooter as well. Just need to continue to work on that jump shot overall. But he's only a rookie. He was the number 12 overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. He's only 19 years old, 7'1", 230. Yeah, the man's an absolute beast. Just an absolute home run pick by the Dallas Mavericks. My bad. I'm trying to find this clip, but I might have just lost it. Yeah, here it is right here. My bad, y'all. Derek Lively right here, and a nice poster on Chet Holmgren, man. Shout out to that man, Derek Lively, the second, man. Absolute beast. D-Live! Right on Chet, right in his head top. And in my opinion, that's right on the head top of one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. Take the contact. Woo! Rookie on rookie crime, man. 2022 rookie Chet Holmgren getting dunked on by 2023 rookie Derek Lively II. Like I said, D-Live can block as well, man. D-Live can block. Look at D-Live, man.
You're third in the league in corner threes attempted.
Yeah, Gordon Hayward.
Between 40 and 41%. Look on pass by
D-Live right on JT Thor. Get that mess out of here. Look at D-Live, man. Hey, like I mentioned, he was a phenomenal shot blocker at Duke. That's been translating really good at the NBA level as well. I also forgot to mention how many blocks per game D-Live has this season as well. D-Live this season is averaging 1.4 blocks per game in 30 minutes. Shout out to him. He's been so good for the Dallas Mavericks this season. And going ahead and coming in at number 1 as the most underrated rookie this season, even out in order, potentially, I don't know, it is Brandon Podziemski of the Golden State Warriors, who's been playing sporadic minutes. Like I mentioned earlier about Trey Jackson-Davis' rookie TJD, he's been out of the rotation, starting to off the bench, and he is really the perfect either starter or sixth man for this Golden State Warriors team. And in bunches, you can see him kind of not replicate, but kind of have really good production, not to the level of Jordan Poole, but definitely gives you moments that Jordan Poole would have for the Golden State Warriors team. So far this season, Brandon Podziemski is averaging 9 points a game, 9.2 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 3.3 assists, shooting 45.7% from the field. And really what I like about Podziemski is his ability to go ahead and attack the rim, his ability to show off his low-key athletic ability, and he's just a phenomenal three-point shooter. Now, in bunches this season, I've made countless tweets talking about Brandon Podziemski got game. I like Brandon Podziemski. Now he's getting a bigger role and starting for this Golden State Warriors team. I really like what I see from Brandon Podziemski. He's been such a great role player for this team, but definitely been one of the best rookies this season. He's been really good for this Golden State Warriors team. Again, one of the most disappointing teams so far this season. Brandon Podziemski and Trey Jackson-Davis have definitely been revelations for this Golden State Warriors team. I really like what I see out of him. He also just had a phenomenal game recently against the Milwaukee Bucks in a tough loss for them. We had 23 points, 10 rebounds, and shot 10 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line. And it's kind of homecoming to the Wisconsin area, as I believe he is from there. He was the number 19 overall pick out of Santa Clara in the 2023 NBA draft. He's 20 years old, listed as 6'4", 205. Honestly, did not know much about Brandon Podziemski coming in to the pre-draft process, but I knew about him after watching him in Summer League and preseason, and also obviously so far this regular season for the Golden State Warriors. And I've definitely been impressed by Brandon Podziemski's game. He's definitely one of the most underrated rookies. He's had multiple really good performances this season. He also had a 20-point game against the Suns, which had 9 of 14 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 11 rebounds. Brandon Podziemski, like I mentioned, he's averaging 5.5 rebounds per game. He's definitely one of the most underrated rebounds in the NBA as well. The fact that he's 6'4" rebounding like this, yeah, Brandon Podziemski is a guy. At the Golden State Warriors, they have a guy as well in Brandon Podziemski, man. He's just been lights out in terms of shooting the ball. He's also crafty around the rim. He's a really good rebounder. And what's not to like about Brandon Podziemski, man? The man is a high energy guy. He just makes countless circus shots. He sidesteps, step back threes. Like Brandon Podziemski, he has a bag. He's a bucket. He's that guy. He's, in my opinion, the most underrated rookie from the 2023 NBA draft. Before I end off the video, I do want to get into a couple of clips that I have compiled of Brandon Podziemski throughout his NBA career so far this season, because I've been thoroughly impressed with his game. And Warriors fans, you guys have done it once again. I really like this guy, man. And kind of the young core of himself with Trey Jackson-Davis. I still like Moses Moody, and I'm very high on Jonathan Kuminga. The Warriors have this nice little young core, so don't get it twisted, Warriors fan. You guys definitely have a nice young core. This Podziemski against the Pistons is nice fake with that nice lefty layup. Just put it all in. And yes, Brandon Podziemski is a lefty, so just something about lefties. I feel like a lefty shooter is just so aesthetically pleasing. A little bit of that I see in Kings rookie, technically, Sasha Vezenkov, just a lights out shooter as well. Definitely like what I see out of just a lefty stroke. Pause. The ultimate pause. This is him against the Bulls right here.
To his spot, he's just not going to miss that. It's automatic.
Brandon Podziemski takes the ball all the way to the rim, but a tight little lefty shot takes the contact. Nothing but net.
Speed dribbled into the front court.
Just look at that speed with the ball. As soon as the shot goes in, he takes the other way, takes the contact, and hits the shot right over DeMar DeRozan and one. Shout out to Brandon Podziemski. Very underrated bag. And I believe the last thing I want to show you guys about Brandon Podziemski, if I'm not mistaken, is this clip right here where he was going up against the, against the Milwaukee Bucks. But like I said, this sidestep, step back shot, like, oof. Brandon Podziemski has an underrated bag, man. Wow. This is Brandon Podziemski right here. Sidestep on Giannis, sidestep, step back, like going down, bang. Underrated bag, man. His confidence there, high energy guy, perfect either starter or sixth man for this Golden State Warriors team. Just provides them shooting, ability to attack the rim, ability to rebound. The confidence is through the roof. Brandon Podziemski has absolute game. In my opinion, he's the most underrated rookie from the 2023 NBA draft as well. I want to shout out guys like Victor Wembanyama, but the man's been insane. The man has been toe-to-toe with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chet Holmgren has been phenomenal. He's been toe-to-toe for a game against Joel Embiid. How about the man? The man had 31 and 11 on Christmas Day. The man is him. The footwork is there. The shooting so far has been a lot better than advertised. The mid-range shooting has been great. Ability to close out games. He's played the most minutes for a rookie in the fourth quarter. Coach Spo, the best coach right now, one of the greatest coaches of all time. Trust him so much to close out games. He's made clutch shots. He went toe-to-toe, not toe-to-toe, but he hit a nice clutch mid-range shot over LeBron. He's got steals over LeBron. Like, he's just had some big-time moments this season. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the rookies this season, all that didn't mention as well. But yeah, that is, in my opinion, the top 5 most underrated rookies for the 2023 NBA draft. I honestly did not expect the video to be this long, to be quite frank, but I don't know why. I like going in depth. I like going deep into these videos. So hope you guys did enjoy that. But yeah, other than that, y'all, that is the video. Go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Just follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. It's your boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.